Backstage, we see Sean, the Road Dogg talking about if they're ready. Asks them not to talk about genitals, and we get a lot of bleeping. We've got 4 rubber chickens. Tells them no fighting. Corey Graves welcomes Kevin Patrick to the announce booth and they run down the card. The Bloodline is here. They the ones. Paul Heyman, Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa, the Usos. Roman Reigns enter the ring. The length of this entrance gives me a chance to give a shout out to the Iranian women that deserve a spot on the island of relevancy that Roman talks about. I hope they make their mark. Paul passes the microphone to Roman. Roman asks Brooklyn to acknowledge him. Roman likes to move forward, not think about last week, but he can't get past last Friday. His father told him that the loudest in the room is also the weakest in the room. Roman asks G if he's a fool. Sami interrupts. Paul is outraged for a second but immediately apologizes. Sami would like to handle the situation with G. Roman grins and says that Sami really is the honorary use, and says he's all yours. Sami says we all love G. Sami Roman had a really good talk the other night. They feel his behavior as of late hasn't been very usy. Look at Jimmy. Who doesn't love Jimmy? Look at that smile. Look at Solo, built like a brick house. He's cool. They need G to be cool. Can he be cool? G asks if Roman is ribbing him. Sami is trying to make amends here, but here comes Matt Riddle. Riddle made Seth Rollins tap. He wants another show at Roman for the championship. Roman asks the crowd, and decides now Riddle needs to get to the back of the line and stay at the back of the line. The fans chant for Sami to step up to fight Riddle, and G eggs that on. The Bloodline say yeet. Sami lays down the challenge to Riddle for tonight. He accepts. Yeet. Austin Theory vs. Johnny Gargano. Austin evades a superkick and gets chopped a couple of times. Gargano stomps Theory in the corner. Gargano with a rana, then a kick that knocks Theory outside to the apron. Gargano goes for a DDT on the apron, but Theory reverses into a suplex onto said apron. As we go to commercial, we're back, and Gargano is fighting back. Shoots through the ropes for a spear and gets 2. Theory hits a big move for a 2 count of his own. Theory goes for his finish, but Gargano evades. Theory tries to lock in the Gargano escape. Gargano gets out and locks in one of his own. Theory gets out, hits a superkick. Theory rolls into a superkick from Gargano. Gargano hits a tornado DDT on the floor. Gargano hits one final beat in the ring, and gets the 3 count. Winner, Johnny Gargano. Rey Mysterio vs. Chad Gable. W/Otis. Chad is shooshing people early and trying to get pins. Rey with a rana sending Master Gable to the outside. Then Rey sends Gable into the barricade on the outside. Then we hear some Judgment Day music, and Dominic Mysterio Rhea Ripley make their entrance as we go to commercial. Rand Paul out here really trying to take credit for tax money coming to Kentucky. GTFO, we're back and Rey has the advantage over likely Rand Paul voter. Gable hits a bruising German for 2. Rey sends Chad into the ropes, hits the 619, a springboard splashy and the win. Winner, Rey Mysterio. The Judgment Day is in the ring, and Rhea tells us that they run Monday Night Raw. Damian Priest tells us that Rhea speaks truth. He wants to talk about how Finn handled business at Extreme Rules. When you come at Finn, you best not miss. Finn ended the party and pissed on the parade, as he made Edge say I quit. We see some clips from Extreme Rules, and Judgment Day enjoys them. Dom wants Rey to feel as useless as Rey has made him feel his entire life. Finn's run out of mercy with Uncle Alan, and wants him to come down. Edge Styles doesn't waste time and comes right down. Edge isn't out here to argue. Finn is right. Everything Edge needed was standing in front of him. He's been standing alone for far too long. He needs family. Is Edge not his brother's keeper? Edge bows before the Judgment Day. Finn Edge hug. However, Edge wasn't talking about Finn. He was talking about Gallows Anderson. The Aka's reunited, there's fisticuffs. The Judgment Day is getting punched the heck out of town. They beg off, we've got a big multi-man match for the next big live event. Bayley vs. Candice LeRae. I feel like these two have wanted a piece of each other for a while, so this should be fun. Candice with some arm drags, then hits the Mr. Perfect neck snap for 2. Candice hits a dropkick off the top rope. Bayley goes outside as we go to commercial. We're back and Candice is on the offensive. Snapmare, but Bayley goes to the knee. That's what Bayley targeted during the commercial. Bayley with the knee DT. She goes for a leg lock but Candice rolls her up for the 3 count. Winner, Candice LeRae. The Judgment Day is in the ring, and Rhea tells us that they run Monday Night Raw. Damian Priest tells us that Rhea speaks truth. He wants to talk about how Finn handled business at Extreme Rules. When you come at Finn, you best not miss. Finn ended the party and pissed on the parade, as he made Edge say I quit. We see some clips from Extreme Rules, and Judgment Day enjoys them. Dom wants Ray to feel as useless as Ray has made him feel his entire life. Finn's run out of mercy with Uncle Allen, and wants him to come down. Edge Styles doesn't waste time and comes right down. Edge isn't out here to argue. Finn is right. Everything Edge needed was standing in front of him. He's been standing alone for far too long. He needs family. Is Edge not his brother's keeper? Edge bows before the Judgment Day. Finn Edge hug. However, Edge wasn't talking about Finn. He was talking about Gallows Anderson. The Aka's reunited. There's fisticuffs. The Judgment Day is getting punched the heck out of town. They beg off. We've got a big multi-man match for the next big live event. Amos, W/MVP, versus 2 unnamed opponents, Snake Eyes to 1, and a shoulder block down, slam, smashes in the corner, double choke slam and that's it. Winner, Amos. WWE United States Championship match, Bobby Lashley, C, versus Seth Rollins. Bobby runs down a list of people that he's beaten. He calls out Seth, and gets Brock Lesnar's theme music. There's the Beast. Brock enters the ring and squares off with the Almighty. Brock lifts Lashley up and delivers an F5. Then he takes Bobby to Suplex City. He locks an Ikimura lock. And even if Bobby tapped it wouldn't matter. The hell's going on here? I'm not here every week. I don't know how this format works. Lashley was tended to during the commercial break, and now we'll play Seth Rollins music so the fans can sing along. Rollins is rocking the DDP rib tape, but he's still gotta be in better shape than Bobby right now. Rollins grabs the microphone and tells us that Bobby said he was supposed to be a fighting champion, a soldier, but Bobby's a disgrace to the US title and his country. Bobby walks up towards the ring, enters. He wants the bell rung. There's a pedigree and a 2 count for Rollins. A frog splash from Rollins gets 2. Rollins misses a stomp and Lashley lands a spear. Lashley goes for the hurt lock, but Rollins evades, hits some strikes, kicks the arm. Time for a stomp. Rollins conducts the audience, hits another stomp and that's the 3 count. Winner, Seth Rollins. Matt Riddle vs. Sami Zayn. We got some weird tease before Riddle came out, which will probably pay off at some point. Elias will be back next week. Here's Sami. Jimmy G Uso are out with him. Jimmy looking a bit happier than G. Sami with a shoulder block, then a headlock. Riddle kicks Sami down, gets a 2 count, works a chin lock. Sami works out, hits a clothesline for 2. Sami works Riddle on the ropes. Sami G with some words, mostly Sami with words. A moonsault on the floor by Sami as we go to commercial. Sami working Matt over as we return. He goes up to the middle rope. Riddle evades, hits a Pele kick. Sami hits a Michiyako driver for Woo. Riddle meets Sami up top. Sami blocks, but he dives into Riddle's knee for 2. Sami blocks G from interfering, then gets rolled up for 2. Riddle with the splash onto the floor as we go to commercial. Riddle runs into a boot. Zayn sets up in the corner, then suplexes Riddle into the corner. Riddle evades the hell of a kick, hits a suplex. G holds Jimmy back while Riddle kicks away at Sami on the outside. Back in the ring, Sami goes for Blue Thunder. Riddle hits the RKO as a reversal and gets 3. Winner, Matt Riddle. It's DX time. Triple H, X-Pac, Road Dogg Shawn Michaels out here to celebrate 25 years. This is Triple H's home arena if nowhere else is. X-Pac gives a shout out to China, then Road Dogg does his customary entrance, letting the crowd fill in the Billy Gunn part. They'd be smart not to disrespect Daddy Ass too much. Triple H wants to know if the fans are ready, for the thousands in attendance, the millions at home, and for 25 years. Thank you, we love you all. HHH needs to catch his breath first. A broken bar. Let's get ready to suck it. HBK makes us promise that if they're out there 25 years later, we need to put them out of their misery. Same as these with